Look, if Steve was there, he would tell you that 9 years ago, we were discussing with him when we IPO'd the company, but I've been managing Philips Lighting and then Signify for now more than 13 years. 2024 was a very important year of transition where I needed to be present because we implemented a substantial restructuring plan aiming at saving 200 million on our structure cost. And this is a very successful program that we have launched. So I needed to be there. But then we discussed with the board, and we looked at the new era that is coming in front of us. The company is much stronger than it used to be in the past years, and certainly much stronger at the end of 24 than at the beginning. And we believe jointly that it is the right time to make a move. In my mind, I think that change always brings opportunities, for the company to get a new leader for the coming 5 to 10 years, which was certainly far beyond any timeline for me after 13 years at the helm of the company. While at the same time, it's also an opportunity for me to do something different. So at the end of the day, it was a discussion with the board. We're very, very close, and we believe that's the right thing to do, and that's the right moment to do it.
All right, Eric, thank you so much for clarifying that. Obviously, you talk about the challenges facing the company, the professional business, the business in China. So how quickly will the new leadership be able to tackle that? What are the key points here to address?
Well, if you take some distance and you understand how Signify operates, we have a business which is structurally declining. That's the conventional business. Now, the impact in 24 is about 240 basis points on the top line and 40 basis points on the bottom line. This also means, as we were stable from a profit margin at 9.9, slightly below 10, as you've described it, it means that the other businesses, our consumer business and our connected business, were able to compensate that drag. Now, the team is led by very capable people who have been performing, over the years. Our board is now launching a replacement process, and they will look at internal and potentially external candidates. But I stay until the AGM at the end of April. I think we will see clearer at that point in time, and I'm very confident that the team is well equipped to continue, and that the board will find a suitable replacement, in the coming month.
Eric, good morning. Let me dive into two of the challenge areas, and Carolyn mentioned them just a moment ago: China and the professional business in Europe. These have been longstanding issues for Signify. Firstly, on China, is it a question of the China market being soft overall, or are these company-specific issues that you're facing?
Okay, this is Juliana. Hi, Juliana. Look, China has been a difficult market, not only for Signify, in the past year. And yes, we've been commenting on it because especially the consumer part of the business for Signify is quite depending on China, which is a very important market, a very large population, and it has a higher proportion on our overall consumer business than the professional part. So it's primarily linked to the situation in the Chinese market. On the consumer side, people have a lot of savings, but they are not spending as much as they used to. And on the professional side of the market, some of the issues in the real estate, and we are very dependent on the construction non-residential. So the market was slow, but we adapted. The top line went down, but we were very resilient when it comes to the profitability. And as far as Europe is concerned, it's not a long-standing issue. It has been an issue at the end of the first quarter of 2024. Once again, it's not only Signify, it's the overall market. We saw a weak market in Germany, which is the biggest economy of Europe, also in UK, also in Eastern Europe. On the contrary, and it's very interesting to see that the northern part of Europe was quite dynamic. So a very, very, very different and heterogeneous part on the different economies of Europe, but it's not a long-standing issue. It has been only for 24.